let one guy dominate the game. And
what?
Yeah, we've let one guy, beat us a few nights now. So just back to the drawing board and figure out a way to stop him. Next team.
To center. Here's McDavid turning away from Hamilton to the net.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on Above Average. My name is Trevor. If you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. We're talking about Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers right now, and yeah, they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good, but I'm an Oilers fan if you're new to the channel. I gotta be humble, but it's kind of hard to when Connor's kind of doing what he's doing right now. It's insane. He's looking unstoppable, and yeah, that's kind of who we're going to be talking about. He's the main focus of this video, but I kind of also just want to talk about the Edmonton Oilers as a whole. Huge 4-1 dub last night. If you're an Oilers fan, man, you got to be bumped. You got to be just so happy. With that out of the way, let's kind of just get this video. Let's get this video going. Okay, so yeah, Connor McDavid, he's just taking the bull by the horns right now. I think that's what they say. It's insane. I can list off quite a few of these stats. It's just insane. Connor McDavid, he had 3 apples last night, which was insane. He's the first player in NHL history with 9 multi-point games within the first 10 contests of a single postseason. It's crazy. I'm just seeing all these stats that all these analysts are coming out with. If you're an Oilers fan, it's insane. Even if you're just a hockey fan, you gotta just tune in to what he's been able to do. I'll be able to show some highlights here while I'm talking, but every single shift he's made an impact, whether if it's in the defensive zone, but I mean offensively, that's kind of his bread and butter. There's not a single shift. I'm just blown away. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. He's just contributing to grade A chances every time he's on the ice pretty well, and I've never seen anything like it. He's taken his game from a whole new level. He was already amazing, but I mean, this is just insane. The Gabranson nutmeg that he did on him last night, the spinorama. I'm telling you, it seems like he's gonna score every single shift he's on the ice. And if you're a hockey fan, even if you're an Oilers fan, it's super exciting, but as a hockey fan, you really just gotta sit back and just be like, wow, it's crazy. This is kind of an insane stat as well. In 2016, Sidney Crosby won the Conn Smythe with 6 goals, 19 points in 24 games. McDavid currently has 6 goals and 23 points in just 10 games. So that's insane. Another 14 games, if the Oilers go that way, time will tell, knock on wood. But I mean, he's on pace for close to, what is that, 46 points? He's on pace for 46 points right now. This is insane. He's doing stuff only Super Mario and the Great One have ever done before. It's and he's doing stuff they haven't even done before. First player in NHL history with 9 multi-point games. No one's ever done that. So it's been insane. It's been incredible to watch. And as far as the MVP, give credit where credit's due. Obviously, Austin Matthews had an unbelievable season, and that brought up a lot of people saying he's the best player in the world. But I mean, you can't honestly think that that's even a question at this point. What McDavid's been able to do, just in 10 games, it's insane. I don't even know what to say. If there's anyone thinking that Matthews is the best player in the world, he may have had a better season this year. If you're going by goals, but I mean, at the end of the day, Connor still had more points. I don't know if that's just Edmonton bias. I'm pretty even keel. I don't like to be biased, but I mean, it's hard to argue the analytics, the facts. McDavid's just playing another level right now, and I'm sorry, but if you're a Maple Leafs fan or just any fan, maybe you think Makar, McKinnon, those are great players. Even Leon Draisaitl. He's having a heck of a postseason, who I'm going to talk about in a little bit here, but no, it's no question. Connor McDavid, he sticks out like a sore thumb. Austin Matthews, does he? Yes, but honestly, it's not quite the same, and it's not even close. I hope I don't hurt any Toronto Maple Leafs fans that are sitting at home nitpicking, or maybe they're golfing. I don't know, but yeah, it's just insane. But if you're new to the channel, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm super intrigued. One of my favorite things is just going through TSN comments, just any kind of comments. I love hearing what people have to say about McDavid, my Oilers, and so I welcome comments here as much as possible. Maybe you don't believe with me. believe, or maybe you don't agree with me, and that's totally fine. You know, we all have opinions, except yours are wrong. That's kind of what I just want to talk about. Connor McDavid, I don't really know what else to say. He's been unstoppable, as you can see from these plays. You know, it's not even just offensively. Yes, he stepped up his game like substantially, but I mean, he's just looking so much more calm in the D zone, you know, when he's out there. It's so nice to see that he's not just giving the puck away. It just reminds me, you know, he still had a lot to learn last year when the Oilers got swept by the Jets. I remember it was game 3 when the Jets came back and he got the puck and he gave it away right away. Like, you never see that. He's learning from those mistakes, and those are tough mistakes to learn. But yeah, he's just beast mode right now. It's insane. Along with like just laying the body, he's leading by example. In the first series between the Stars and Flames and the Oilers and Kings, McDavid was 4th on the team for hits, and I think he had like 20 or 24, something like that. And if he was on the Flames, that would have been tied for 1st with Dylan Dubé. So he's physical, man. He's laying the body. He's leading by example. He looks so good. The team, just like the Flames, just looks like a deer running into headlights. You know, they're just like, oh crap, here comes Connor. So it's insane. Well, the Flames, you know, obviously they do have a good enough team. They should have a good enough team to shut him down, but I mean, it's been insane to watch, you know, and you know, there's still quite a few games left here in the series, so time will tell. But yeah, it's been insane to watch. And you know, you've seen the clips that I put in the beginning of the show with you know, Tkachuk saying they lost to one man, we've lost to one guy. It's interesting because it's like, I don't know what guy you're talking about there. Tkachuk, was it Evander Kane in his hat trick last night? Was it Leon Draisaitl on his 4 apples last night? So as much as that argument is kind of valid, just because McDavid is going beast mode, it kind of crumples on itself because Leon Draisaitl, you know, is lighting it up. You know, he's second in the scoring for playoffs, which is insane because Buddy's injured. He's playing on one leg. Everyone knows that. 19 points, 9 goals, 10 assists. You can see the stats here. So we're really not a one-man team, and it's been so good to see. Like, every game, someone else is making an impact. And what I mean by that, you know, obviously McDavid and Leon, they're doing their own thing. But if it's not Evander Kane one night, you know, it's Zach Hyman. If it's not Hyman, it's Nuge. If it's not Nuge, it's Yamamoto. Keith with 3 points, you know. It seems like every player is, you know, one player every night, you know, steps up when we need it. And it's great. It's so good to see the Yamo, McLeod, Warren Fogle line. Honestly, I love that line, and they were looking great last night. Here's hoping they, you know, can chip in a goal, and you know, they might be able to. So, you know, if the more they're focusing on Connor and Leon, you know, the more that leads to our like second and third lines to some scoring contributions. So it's insane. And yeah, like as I said, look at the stats. Draisaitl, second in league scoring right now in the playoffs, 19 points, 9 goals, 10 assists. Evander Kane, 13 points, tied with Johnny Gaudreau and Nikita Kucherov, 10 goals and 3 assists. It's insane. Zach Hyman's really been popping off this series for sure. It's been so good to see, and you got really good role guys going for the Oilers, and it's been insane. And obviously, you know, Nuge is still chugging along. And here's hoping Nuge, you know, can come up clutch. You know, it would be so nice to see him, you know, pull off like a 3-point night or a Hattie or something like that, just because he's the longest Oiler, and he's been through a lot. And that would be the most satisfying to see if Nuge can, you know, have one hell of a game. And you know, it could be his time. You know, he hasn't really. Like, he's got 8 points right now, which isn't bad, not gonna lie, but you know, I think he could chip in a few more, and who knows? You know, like I said, the Oilers, that seems like another guy every night is chipping in. That could be next game. So if you're an Oilers fan, oh, I'd love to hear your comments. If you're a Flames fan, if you're a hockey fan, I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below. And I encourage you to watch, you know, just McDavid. If you're not a hockey fan, just tune in, because you know, I hear, you know, Michael Jordan, you know, in the 90s, like, he was the most noticeable player. Like, every time he was on the court, or he did something crazy. And you know, that just reminds me so much of Connor right now. It doesn't matter what scenario it is, he's doing something crazy. So yeah, it's been so exciting to watch. Here's hoping it's good enough to take them in the next round, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx anything. And yeah, so that's pretty well all I got for this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot. I had a lot of fun with this video. And yeah, are you surprised by how well the Oilers are doing? Or do you think the Flames are, you know, gonna even up the series again? You know, still got a lot of series left in this series. So time will tell, but I'm really liking our odds, and here's hoping. Here's hoping something special can happen. I don't want to jinx it. The Oilers obviously got to start off real strong. Their last game, 4 against the Kings, it did not go so well, so they got to learn from that. Here's hoping and start out how we did this last game. So the pucks are going in the net. Keep shooting them, and things will go in our way. So that's all I got for this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and let's go Oilers. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.